Sacrifice dogs and cats living together. That's hysteria. Wow! Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
What's up, you vampire weirdos, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host, as always, Jay Schatzer, and today I have a fantastically strange, atmospheric, and totally gothic Spanish vampire flick. It is Fangs of the Living Dead. It is Armando Desario's 1969 hit that also goes by the name of Malenka, Niece of the Vampires. So it's a lot of weird stuff going on here, but fun stuff and very enjoyable, colorful, awesome film stuff. So let's jump right in and check out this awesome horror flick. Here is Fangs of the Living Dead. Fangs of the Living Dead, aka Malenka, Niece of the Vampire, is a gothic Spanish horror film draped in atmosphere and filled to the brim with cinematic goddesses and surreal vampire delights. Sumptuous in visuals and thought-provoking in mystery and content, this outstanding Spanish-Italian collaboration is a wonder for the senses, as the cinematography and imagery of the production is as eye-popping as its bevy of buxom performers. Macabre-filled and brimming with brood, Fangs of the Living Dead is an intriguing flick to say the least, and one that you can really sink your teeth into. The film follows a beautiful young model named Sylvia de Moral, who, after receiving a letter from her long-lost uncle, Count Walbrook, is informed of her estranged mother's passing and Sylvia's inheritance of Castle Walbrook. Intrigued by these strange turn of events, Sylvia travels to the castle to settle her affairs, but comes to the frightening realization that all is not what it appears to be, and that her inheritance might be more than she bargained for when the undead begin rising from their graves to claim her soul and steal her life. Can her faithful fiancé, Piero, and a local vampire hunter named Dr. Horbiger destroy the undead menace before it's too late? Or are they all doomed to become children of the night? Exquisitely cast and wonderfully photogenic, the performers of this outstanding production delve headfirst into the vampire antics, running the archetypal gamut of damsels in distress, vampire killers, and creatures of the night to perfection. From small parts to blood-sucking roles, everyone does a tremendous job in bringing on the mood and brood of the picture, stressing the mystery at play and the bloodletting that follows. The breathtaking beauties, unsung heroes, and maniacal monsters of this wicked flick are Anita Ekberg as Sylvia de Morel, a drop-dead gorgeous model whose world is turned upside down and completely batty. Julian Ugarte as Count Walbrook, the century-old vampire and debonair extraordinaire. Gianni Medici as Dr. Piero Luciani, Sylvia's devoted fiancé and fervent protector. Diana Loris as Bertha Zemson, a part-time sultry barmaid and full-time sexy creature of the night. Carlos Casaravilla as Dr. Horbiger, a local physician studying the vampire menace in order to destroy them once and for all. Cesar Bennett as Max, Piero's bumbling friend and vampire-loving simp. And finally, Adriana Ambessi as Valenka, Count Walbrook's gorgeous bride and tantalizing succubus. Across the board, the cast does amazing with the spooky material, balancing wonderfully against director Armando Desario's vivid imagery and gothic flair. Visually pleasing and entirely atmospheric, Fangs of the Living Dead is a frighteningly enjoyable and undeniably intriguing vampire film, holding true to the undead folklore and imagery that comes along with it. The film thrives in gothic gusto and impressive visuals, pairing its abundance of breathtaking beauties with its sexy cinematography to absolute perfection. Though the bloodletting of the picture is few and far between, it's the haunting gothic visuals and the atmosphere of the production that truly takes center stage and makes the film a memorable cinematic experience. Wholly macabre and drowning in moody tone, the richness of the picture is both striking and vivid, transporting the setting of the castle and its underground catacombs into a surreal light like something out of a dream. The nightmarish qualities of the picture are top-notch and extremely engaging, allowing the viewer to get lost in this vampiric world of sexy seductresses and undead ghouls from beyond the grave. The combo of the cast against the visuals of the picture are a thing of morbid beauty, and you can't deny the artistic delights of this curious little vampire tale. If you love Spanish and Italian movies from the 60s and the gothic sensibilities that come along with it, then you should absolutely enjoy the blood-sucking antics of this outrageously engaging flick. In the end, Fangs of the Living Dead, aka Malenka, niece of the vampire, is a moody and broody atmospheric stunner of fantastic greatness. And there you have it, you vampire-loving weirdos. That is the fun, fantastic, and absolutely enthralling gothic vampire film. That is Amanda Tesario's Fangs of the Living Dead, also known as Malenka, niece of the vampire. Just really cool stuff. Some visual flair in there that's really memorable, and some very, very beautiful goddesses on screen. Just an awesome package that's really cool to watch, with a lot of flavor to it. But guys, that's it for me today. Hope you like that one, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe, and if you have time, leave a comment below because I love hearing from you. But until then, I will see you all at the next Lucid Nightmare. See ya!
Just